because Andrew wanted to go right to live and no countdown.
You can do the countdown at any time. You can start it right now if you wanted to.
Should we do the really? Yeah, we should do that. So that was for Andrew. Here's for Ramel. What's up? Welcome. It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yay.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm God, I needed a weekend, man.
You know what I miss? You know what I miss? The you go from block to block and introduce and say hello to everybody and introduce everybody. I miss that.
You do?
Yeah. But you don't have to do it. I'm just telling you I miss it.
Well, we can start next time. Okay. Maybe I'll do that next time. It's good. That's actually a good thing. We should probably start doing that again. MK knows who we are.
He may have forgotten. It's been almost 7 days since he last heard from us.
That's true.
I can completely forget a face in 7 days. So I'm just saying.
You can forget a face.
It's a superpower.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'm so excited for this weekend. Some really big, heavy stuff is happening to me.
My that?
You want me to tell you the story?
No, Andrew. Please save it for later.
All right. So last weekend, on my door of my store, there's a sign that says available Monday through Friday by appointment only, and contact us at misfitcorner.com, right? Well, I've been getting more and more people reaching out to me. Some people are just trying to sell stuff or sell service. Like I had one guy reach out and say, "Hey, do you want your store cleaned?" And I'm like, "No, that's what the maid is for." And that would be my sister, who's coming to the store Sunday. No, I don't have a maid. I have a sister who I claim is my maid. It's a bad, dirty joke between the two of us. So get back to the point. The guy reaches out to me, says, "Hey, I've got some boxes of comics, about 500 comics. I was wondering if you're interested." And I said, "Well, I'm always interested in comics, so let me know what you got." And he said, "There's some older stuff, some Batman and Superman in there." And he says, "Let me send you some pictures." So he sends me 2 pictures, and there's some older books in there. They look really nice. I mean, not bad for older books. And then he sends me an Excel spreadsheet with a list of stuff, which, guys, you know me, Excel spreadsheet, I'm in heaven, right? Well, of course, it wasn't formatted the way I would format it, so I had to rearrange it and do all this stuff to it. But I asked him, I said, "Can you give me an idea of how much you're looking for?" And his initial reaction was $2,500. So I'm thinking, okay, this guy either knows what he's got. He's a serious person with it. When he sent me the Excel spreadsheet, there was also notes on some of the more expensive issues. And some of them were really outrageous, the prices he put in there. But some of them were like right on track with Comic Price Guide. So I'm like, okay, and I responded back to him and I said, "Listen, I saw your list. I'm very interested. I'm putting some funds together now. But just know that condition is vital. Condition is king. I mean, if you have a $5,000 book and it's all beat to shit, it's not a $5,000 book, no matter how much you think it's worth. But let me see the collection and I'll give you an idea and we'll go from there, right? But I appreciate you giving me an idea where you want to start." And I went through the list that he sent me, he said that was not all the books, but a majority of the older books. And I'm like, okay, so he sent me a list about 780 books. But he said originally there's about 500. So there's probably an extra 200 that I don't know what's in it. So could be some golden, could be some diamonds in the rough. I just don't know. But based on the list he sent me, I am definitely interested. Some really nice older books. And I emailed him back and I said, I'm going to be at the store all day Saturday, but I'm only going to be there partially on Sunday because I'll be going to this Daytona show. And he responded, said, I'm going to try to come in on Saturday. So I'm like, okay, good, that works. And I said to him, I said, by any chance, would you be interested in partial trade? Because I have a lot of graded books in my store, but if not, that's fine. I'm just throwing it out there in case you're interested. And his response was, he's not a collector. This was his brother-in-law's collection. His brother-in-law recently passed.
Oh.
So this is one of those situations. Somebody has some boxes of old comics that were somebody else's. They're just trying to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
That in what I do is like a dream scenario. But in our dream scenario, they're like, give me $10 for it. And it's worth thousands of dollars. This guy did some research. He knows a lot of what he's got, but he's also basing a lot of his prices on what these things might be if they're like mint, and there's a good chance they're not mint, but there's some really nice sounding books in there. I can't wait to see them, including one I wanted to show you. This is one.
Rommel? I think we get feedback from you. Hold on. Test. Yeah, it was Rommel.
Yeah, it was Rommel.
Rommel!
Hold on. There we go.
So this is one of the two pictures he sent me.
Oh my god,
and
dude.
some nice looking older books. I mean, there's some Spider-Mans in there, some Batman, some early Batmans. Well, one of these Batmans stood out like you wouldn't believe. And that's this one right here in the corner. This one with Scarecrow on it.
Yeah.
That is the first Silver Age appearance of Scarecrow. Depending on the condition, this could be worth several $100s.
Nice.
Several. So,
do you think it's really going to be worth $2,500? Are you are you willing to spend $2,500 on it?
I've already secured the funds, and we'll see what we can do negotiation wise. But you're right; it scares the ever living crap out of me because that's almost 3 months' rent.
Yeah.
But I've never. I think the most I've ever spent on a collection was $550.
Mm-hmm.
And that in itself was like 12 boxes worth of comics,
Right.
But of the, and a lot of it was filler stuff. There was not a lot of, it was stuff that I could sell for $1 and make back over time. So this is one of the very first ones that I've ever, this is an investment buy for some of these books. So let me, I was going to show you really quick the other picture. This was some other good stuff. Some of these are not like the Invaders, the Thing, the Marvel double features. I actually have all three of those issues. The World's Finest, the team ups. These aren't hot books, but
God, look at those covers, man. Yeah, MK says they look well taken care of.
Yeah. Well, you can see this one's got a part of the covers missing on it.
Right.
And let's see. Yeah, this one right here, the cover's missing. And he did list that as torn cover. So, I mean, he's not trying to hide anything from me, but I'm getting very excited to see what comes out of this. But there's a couple other issues that he had on the list that were key issues. Not nearly as cool as the Batman, but if I could pick this one up and grade and it comes in high-ish, this could be worth the entire collection.
You think how much? Well, let me see. What is it if it's graded? I want to look. So graded value. Oh yeah, if it comes back in the 9.4 is 2K.
It's not a 9.8, but I mean, even a low grade, a 5 or 5.5, it's a couple $100 right there, just one issue.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, it's got. You can't spend $40 for a $200 book when you spend $2,500.
Yeah. Well, it's not just one book, so
yeah,
we will see. But he's supposed to come by sometime tomorrow, so I mean, I'm scared. I'm also excited at the same time.
Yeah.
And I told my wife how I went about getting the money, and she kind of cringed at me. I did tell my. I sold my body. I did tell my son about it and told him that I might need a loan, but I didn't have to go that route, so which is good.
Yeah.
But he was willing to help me, but we'll see what
I mean,
happens.
it's amazing how much you can get with like, a Costco-sized jug of Vaseline.
Well, you got to remember, when I left my job, one of the things I had done is paid off all my credit cards. So some of those credit cards are just sitting there waiting for me to access. So stop being mean. Stop being mean.
It was a lot of clients. I know, Andrew.
Yeah.
Just don't think about it.
What the guy said is it was his brother-in-law's collection, which means he probably took good care of it, and we'll see what happens. It's such a random pick of stuff, though. It's not like you came to me and said, "Oh, I got a whole run of Amazing Spider-Man or a whole run of the Avengers." It's like random books. Like maybe he had already sold off a bunch of stuff. This is what was left. Who knows? Yeah.
MK says, even better though, he found you. That's a great rep you have there.
Yeah. Well, when I responded back to him after he told me his brother-in-law had passed, I told him my condolences. Sorry about your loss, but that I appreciate that he was giving me an opportunity to make an offer to take a look at it. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. That actually is really cool. We have tons of stuff. I have so much art to show tonight. There's multiple auctions, and some of the artwork is just insane. So I don't know if you want to maybe jump. We can jump into one and then kind of break and then jump into another because there's like two auctions. Yeah,
go for it.
All right, because this is the good one. We've got this first one I set up so that we could guess the price, right?
Okay.
Because that's always fun. And of course, these are great because the original artwork is so gorgeous, man, and it always inspires the hell out of me. So let's see. All right, I think I can. In there? No, not.
That character looks familiar. I'm not sure who that is.
I don't know actually. That's So I don't think.
Is that an Art Adams?
It is an Art Adams.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't blow it up because the auction is over. It just wants me to. Yeah, the image is gone, so I can't. I don't know why, but the auction ended last night. But this is. You know what? I can't. Maybe I can. Oh, look at that! What? So this is Art Adams.
Yep. Probably a Dark Horse comic.
This is from Tommy and the Monsters. So it's whoever. 1980. That's 1988. I remember the cover though. And so this is the first one. So I'll just set it up. This was sold for $3,200.
Okay.
So Wonder Woman. Art Adams always gets top billing because his name starts with AA. So this is just a really pretty Art Adams.
Now that most likely is like a sketch, a convention sketch that he would like somebody pre-ordered a sketch for a show, and it might have gotten made into an alternate cover.
Yep.
Or variant cover is what I mean, because a lot of the images that have recently made it into alternate covers, variant covers, were sketches just like this.
Yeah.
So that's a gorgeous.
So what do you think? It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, what do you guys think the price is?
Well, if that cover went for $3,200 or $3,300, this easily like $4,000 maybe. Man, well, no, if it's unpublished, I might go a little bit lower. I'd say $2,500. But if it's published, which I don't think it is, this is something I've never seen.
25. So in case you went 20, you know what? I'll go
$25,001.
I go no. I go 1,500.
1,500, 2,500. MK says 2,800. Anybody else before I reveal? Going once. Going twice.
Zach.
All right, let's see. No, let's see. $4,002.
Okay.
Zach is not feeling very well. Zach is not feeling that very well, so he's not going to be talking that much tonight. Just
okay.
No worries.
So MK came the closest, but yeah, 4,000. That's
This is another Art Adams Indiegogo exclusive cover, Red Sonja.
Now, see, this is a
Bro.
published cover, so that makes a difference.
Look how sick that is. He draws the sickest looking women, dude.
Oh, yeah. That is
Remember-
nicely detailed.
Oh yeah, he's incredible. He's got this animated style, but it's just also realistic. It's just a
I'd
crazy
say-
style.
I'd say 10,000 is probably pushing it, but I'd probably say 9 easily.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a gorgeous image, and it is published. There's a cover. It's published cover, even if it's a variant cover.
Mhm.
I could easily see it going 9,000.
I'll say 6.5.
6.5.
Million? No, I'm just kidding.
6.5. All right. All right. Going once. Here it is. The whole thing down here. Going twice. Let's see what it sold for.
It's got to scroll down slowly.
13,250.
Wow.
Oh, MK
yeah.
says 7,200. 13,250.
That's gorgeous.
Another Art Adams, because he had a lot of things. Rachel Summers. This is a illustration. It doesn't say
Okay.
cover.
Nope. Never seen it before. That's nice. Now I'm assuming this is 11 by 17,
Mhm.
most likely.
Yeah, I believe it is. Let's say, yes, 11
Well,
by.
it's
11
a
by
full
17.
image. It's a full
Yeah.
full body image. It's really nice. It's more than the Wonder Woman, but it's less than the Red Sonja simply because it's not a published cover. I don't think this has ever been published. So if this Red Sonja went for 13, I'm betting this one went closer to 8,000.
Okay. MK says he loves having Drew's feedback to go with it. Amazing you recall all the covers. This is what happens when you don't have a life.
Ain't that the truth? Romel, what you thinking?
It's kind of hard for me. I'm gonna say even 8.
That's what I said. 8.
Oh,
Okay. That's all right. You can say the same thing.
All right. I'll
MK says 5,200.
I'll go along with
All right.
Andrew. 8.
All right, let's see.
5201.
Oh my God, 5,100.
Very nice. Well, see, like I
Very
said,
good.
it's not published, but it's still nice. It's more than the Wonder Woman, but way less than
So I kind of like this.
piece of crap. What is that?
I would have never liked this in high school or college. Bloodstrike number 11. RT Bear inked it. Some other image guy drew it. It's probably long since done something else. I just thought it was fun. What do you guys
I
think?
don't even know who's the artist. Go back up.
The
to
artist is Carl Alstetter. Oh, it's Carl Alstetter. Okay.
$600.
He looks like a Liefeld student.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's a Liefeld
Yeah,
character. So
yeah. Bloodstrike was Liefeld's property.
but published cover. I mean, you have to get credit where credit's due. MK says 450. I say
Wow, for a
600.
cover.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
So it's a cover.
it's a character I don't care about. It's an artist I don't care about. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go wild. I'm gonna go 2,500.
2,500. Okay. Let's see what we got.
You are wild.
That's
You're
wacky.
wild,
Wacky
wild.
wild.
Wild, man.
3,669.
Somebody got robbed.
It's a cover, man.
I don't care. It does. What the hell is the Romel?
Mel.
All right.
So these we don't have to totally guess. I just wanted to see them. So John Buscema, Joe Sinnott page.
Oh,
Okay.
that's gold.
Nice.
That is
Look how nice that is. Joe Sinnott is one of my all-time favorite artists. He was an inker by trade, but he was perfect. Like he would pull all these lines. Look how nice these things are. Like it's just, I could look at a Joe Sinnott ink all day. All right, now we're getting this. There's a couple here. This is a Amazing Heroes number 186 Deathlock cover by Dennis Cowan.
Okay.
Look at that. Pretty. I mean, fucking
Amazing
hell.
Heroes is like a magazine about comics.
Yeah.
So it's not an actual Deathlock issue cover.
Right.
So,
But this is when he was doing it, and
yeah,
this was also during Dennis Cowan's kind of Bill Sienkiewicz phase, which he did very
the
well.
experimentalist phase
Yeah.
where he's
Yeah.
very loose and crazy, but yeah, it looks very Frankenstein-ish, you know.
Yeah, it does. I really loved his Deathlock. It was really good.
And of course, you got the black splatter on there. Oh my God, we did that.
All the time.
Do you remember when we figured that out? That
Mhm.
technique out? That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we used that a
we,
lot.
we were kind of wilding at the cross hatching was first.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we figured out white splatter on black. Oh my God, our worlds just exploded.
Nerds.
Dude, I wanted a black car just so I could splatter white paint on it.
Yeah, you were all
For the
over the
longest
place with
time, I thought that was awesome. That would be beautiful.
it. MK. So Andrew, MK has a question. What is it? A flick of the pen?
There's lots of different ways to make ink splatter. The easiest one and the one that we used the most was a toothbrush. Take a toothbrush, you dip it in Indian ink, and you just go. And most likely that's what that is right there. You can actually see at the top where he kind of probably just did do with the brush. With
The other one that I've seen, that's probably what this is because it's a lot. What I've seen for like sparks is like the edge of either a piece of cardboard or like a credit card. You just you dip the edge of the credit card in and you flick it and it's so stiff,
yeah,
right, that it just hits like a it's really cool. And then for rain, Drew, do you want to tell MK like the traditional method for creating rain effects?
Well, if it's white on black, you could literally just use a whiteout pen and just go shoo, shoo, shoo. Or another technique, I forgot who did this a lot, took a razor blade and literally cut the board.
That was the classic.
Yeah.
The classic way was you take the edge of a razor blade and you skip it across the page. And because what happens with the razor blade is it'll catch some of the spots and kind of dig into the paper and make a little bigger white. And then it'll skip along and make little skip marks. So, and you just do that across the whole background or whatever. And it looks like rain because you're creating all these different marks and you're not drawing it. So it doesn't take you 30 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's see what this went for.
I'm going to guess. Okay, I was going to say 1200. So
yeah, I went fast. My bad. I went fast.
No.
1888. We got plenty more. It's fine.
Somebody got a good deal. Somebody got a good deal.
Jeff Darrow, Rusty and the Boy Robot, big guy. Look at that.
Published page. Wow.
Awesome.
Just to zoom in so you can see this.
That detail is wild.
Insane. This guy, yeah, he's insane. Everything he does looks like this. Like he doesn't draw shadow.
Are the characters in there, or is it just a monster?
Just the monster.
Okay. Well, if the characters were in there, it'd probably go for a lot more, but still, it's a couple $1,000s for that page easily. Yeah.
MK says people love that stuff. 12K.
12K. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Ramel, any idea? Going once, going twice.
I just say a couple thousand.
Okay. Let's see.
Let me get 10.5.
Okay. Oh, 2,900.
Yeah, I think you guys are going way too high on that.
2,900. I would have thought it was higher too.
Yeah.
So we don't have to
we're having fun with it. So stop.
Okay. All right.
Frazetta original. Oh,
Frank
shit.
Frazetta Inc. original Mongol character.
Mm-hmm.
Frazetta.
Yeah,
I have no idea what Frazettas go for nowadays. I'd say 36 grand, something crazy like that.
I was going to say 25.
Yeah. 25. I say 36.
How big is it again?
It's probably small. That's a good
The
question.
image is small, yeah.
The art has an image area of about 5 by 5 inches.
Right. Okay.
5 by 5. I'm gonna stay with 25.
It's a very complete image, though. Signature.
Yeah, it's a legit. Yeah, his signature tied really like tied down. This is like a legitimate drawing. It's not really a
71.
sketch.
It's older than me.
Yeah.
MK says 52. Wait a second.
I think that was for the last piece.
Oh, okay.
Going once. What do you think, Andrew?
I said 36,000.
36,000, right? Okay,
36.
going once.
Yeah.
Going twice.
Had 125 bids on it, so.
All right, here we go. 14,250.
Oh wow! Somebody stole that.
It's a 5x5. It's tiny.
Still, it's an original Frazetta. You know.
Yeah.
That sounds right for a 5x5. That's not very big. That's like a
Like a note card.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a note card.
Kelly Jones Batman illustration. I do not believe that's published.
Batman illustration.
Yep.
I don't think it was published, but it is signed by Kelly Jones and John Beatty. And someone else.
It's
No, Kelly
honestly,
Jones and John Beatty.
It's probably horribly undervalued. Dude, look at the gray wash in the background and everything. Damn.
Yeah, I remember we discovered that gray wash.
That is an illustration. That is gorgeous.
MK says now that they've ruined Batman, old stuff should go for more.
Yeah, tell you what. I mean, you want to do some new absolute Batman, get Kelly Jones start drawing Batman again. That would frickin' rock.
Oh, he's working on a book. He's working on an indie book now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's going to be self-publishing really soon.
MK says 3,600.
3,600.
I'm going to go a little lower because, like I said, it's greatly the work is greatly undervalued because it's not published, and he's got lots of published pieces out there. I'm going to go a little lower than that. I'm going to say 2,200. And if somebody got it for less than that, somebody stole it, and if they paid more than that, then it's good for them.
I'm going for the steal. I'm going to say 1,000.
All right, let's see.
Oh, you think somebody stole it?
Yes, I believe it was
2188.
Thank you very much. Still, somebody stole it.
Now this is interesting. Wow. This is a 13 by 15 drawing of Thor by Kirby.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it have a year? Is it dated?
Good question. Let's see what it says.
It's a nice illustration.
Yep.
Now, is it published?
No, it was oversized work. Apparently developed for a Thor animated series proposal.
Okay.
What they used to do is they used to draw the characters and do it on like poster boards, so it looks all big and stuff. So this is 10 by 15 Thor.
I say 5.5.
Yeah.
It's looking a little rough for what it's not clean, it's not crisp, but then again, it is a full size illustration. I don't know. What would I pay for this? Probably around $5,000, maybe a little less, but I'm not a big Kirby fan to begin with. I mean, I appreciate the man and what he's done, but I never followed anything he did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have the sentimental attachment to it.
Definitely.
Nor do I have the sentimental attachment to Thor to begin with. So
yeah, me neither. MK says 2,800. Yeah. All right, let's see.
Give me something like that, but have Walter Simonson do it.
10,750.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Just probably because of the size. Now this is actually really interesting.
Somebody paid for that.
This is an Incredible Hulk #2 cover recreation by Jack Kirby. So this is 100% pencil. That he redrew the Incredible Hulk cover because they were trying to resell their work in the 70s and 80s, right?
Yep.
So this is a clean pencil drawing done by Jack Kirby.
Now, how big is that? That looks like it might be small.
I don't think it's small. 13 by 20. It's huge.
Okay. So it's big.
13 by 20. Yeah, it's big.
So it's still an original Kirby. It's not published. It's only pencils. There's no inks.
And knowing Jack Kirby, like seeing how tight this is, it looks to me like he just took the final inked cover and traced it off. I mean,
Probably.
he's got word balloons on there. And
He's
stuff.
got word balloons on there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still Jack Kirby.
Yeah. Is it signed? Yes, it is. It's signed.
is,
Okay.
yeah. This is
Honestly,
one I'm not really sure of.
I wouldn't go crazy for a cover recreation, but I'm sure there are people out there that would. I think this would probably be 6,600, 6,600. But I would never pay that amount for it.
MK says 15K.
15K? Okay. I think pretty much, I think half that. Half that is what I'm
I'm gonna
thinking.
slide in the middle of that. I'm gonna say 9.5.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm going low end. Okay.
All right, let's see.
Obviously, because
Yeah, I genuinely don't know.
it's obvious
11
I don't appreciate him.
11,250.
All right. Yeah, MK was close. Very good. Well, Romel was close too with 9. So
Romellas, yeah.
still, I think somebody way overpaid for that though.
He says I wouldn't pay it. MK says, but seeing the last one for $10. So this one, again, I don't know if we want to bid on this. This is actually interesting. This X-Men 26 half-page splash.
Mhm.
And this is was it RT Bear? No, it's
Looks like Greg Capullo.
it's Kurt Kubert, Andy Kubert.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
Now I see it.
I just like the thing I love about these. If you go back and look at these, because he was as an artist, he was the guy that came up right behind Jim Lee on X-Men, which was huge to fill, like on the X-Men line. And he did it for Uncanny as well. And one of the things that I like as an old, like I was never a fan, like when the books came out, it just was not as good to me.
Yeah.
But boy, when you look at it now as an adult, you can really tell he was swinging for the fences, dude. Like every page is crammed.
You know what's so funny? He did an issue of the Avengers. And I remember picking it up at the comic book store. Actually, it was Xenos. And I flipped through it and go, wow, this guy's the next Jim Lee, without realizing who he was. It's like, no, he's the next Joe Kubert.
Yeah, he's the next Joe Kubert. Yeah.
But yeah, I looked at his stuff like, wow, this guy's good. This guy's really good.
So we don't have to bid on it, but some of these I just wanted to actually see larger. I'll open. Let's just see what it is, for the heck of it. $11,000.
$11,000.
You know why? It's because it has all the X-Men on it, man.
Is there a rumor going around that he's dead?
I don't know. 11,000. That's way, that's way high. That is way high for this page, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's got Gambit, it's got Cyclops, it's got the classic, it's got a bunch of the classic lineup. It's even got a little bit of the romance for Remy and Rogue.
Well, they list it as a half splash. It's really not a half splash.
Yeah.
But all right.
Yeah, speaking of, this is Joe Kubert.
Nice.
I love it. I love Joe Kubert. This guy just has style, man. There's some of that razor blade action right there. Some whiteout and some razor blade.
Now, is this a published cover or a first
This is
page
published.
or something? Okay.
Nope, this is published. Our Army at War
Mhm.
cover, I believe. Yep. And so
A Joe Kubert original cover. This is not a. Oh yeah, no, this is an original. Okay.
it's original. Yeah.
Yeah. Once they show you the entire thing and not the cropped version, you
Right.
can see
It's
all
really obvious.
Yeah. Wow.
I know.
Oh, I hate to say it. If it sold less than that X-Men page, somebody out there's effed in the head. You know?
I know. You
I'm-
know it did though. You know
I'm thinking it deserves at least 15 grand. At least.
I'm gonna say 3,500.
Really?
Yeah.
Then you're effed in the head.
No, I think it's worth more, but I don't understand. I don't understand. But the 90s are hot right now, man. Anyone else going once, going twice? No,
Show it.
Ramel has no idea.
Show it to me,
Let's see.
baby.
Let's see what it is. 7,200 from MK, right in the middle.
Okay.
18,000. I was way off.
Oh yeah, way off. But yeah,
18,000.
if it went for less than that X-Men page, I'm gonna slap the shit out of somebody. There's no way something like this,
I got a couple coming up for Ramel here.
Oh.
Wildcats Trilogy, splash page number 22. Page number 22. This is Jay Lee. This is one of my personal all-time favorite runs. Like, I love this book. Look at that.
Yeah,
Splatter everywhere.
He was
the splatter, the whiteout.
He just knew how to make a page in like 15 minutes. He was excellent. He still is.
He was more. He was more like a stylized Mark Silverstreet, but
he's more of an artist now.
He is.
Yeah. This is when he was just probably doing it to get a paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of this era of him. I definitely like some of his later stuff, but like you said, there's fans of the 90s stuff out there. So if I had to guess an amount, I'd say I'm going to go with that 6,600.
See, I still got to go around 3,500, man. I can't. It's not that special. It is a full page splash, but it's no character. The other one was more expensive because it had all the characters on it, like recognizable. MK says 9,500, and then he says, I guess old dudes have money now.
I'm gonna slip in and I'm gonna say, Andrew, you were 35, right?
No, I said
I had 30. I had 35.
I'm gonna go even 5.
Pull out.
2666. $2,666. So I was a little closer. Now what about this one? Another Jay Lee. But this one is fucking ill.
Variant cover. Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
Is that Vampirella?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that takes me back.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a sick fucking image.
That position looks painful.
I'm gonna say 11 on that.
I tell you what, if that last one went for 2,600, I think this one would go for double. I'd say $5,000.
I'm sitting hard at 11.
Yeah.
MK says MK says securing the original NFT bags. Yeah, really. There's a 3,200 for this. What do you guys? So 3,200, Andrew. What did you say?
$5,000.
5, Ramel.
I said a hard 11. Extra.
Okay.
On the hard.
I'm gonna say 4,500. Although I'm probably way low because it's a gorgeous image, it's sexy pose, it's Vampirella, it's a cover. I think it's.
Yeah, but he wasn't known as a Vampirella artist. So
2,900, bro, for that. That's the total steal.
I'm looking at the composition and all that.
It's gorgeous, man. Though just the candles are fucking sick. Everything is dope.
Just imagine what we're looking at. This one sold for 3,000, and that X-Men page sold for 11.
I don't understand it. Avenging Spider-Man #2, double page splash, page 7 and 8. Joe Madureira. This is a pencil, and I will tell you because I've seen these in person. They're not. They're like smaller.
Yeah, this is probably 11 by 17.
Probably. Wait, how was it? 13 by 10.
Yeah.
So 10 inches wide. 13. Yeah. So let me get bigger for you. Tight pencils though, because these were not inked in the book. MK says 3,600.
No, I think somebody paid some money for this. I'm going to say $4,000. Probably 4 or 5.
I'll go with 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 6. Let's see what happened. Oh my God, 1,800, really?
Wow.
Joe is not punching hard anymore.
Joe's not getting the love.
Yeah. That's terrible. That's I should have bid.
Well, he's a great artist, and people really appreciate his stuff. But he wasn't really a Spider-Man artist.
No,
you know?
but Avenging Spider-Man is a great book. Do we want to bid on Mignola, or do we want to skip?
Sure. Mignola original Frankenstein cover. This is
Mhm.
published. I'm fairly certain. I've seen
It is published. Yep, it is published.
His
can
stuff
see.
goes for a lot. I'd say 12 grand. It's not Hellboy, but it's still an original published Mignola
Cover.
Yeah.
But that's not Hellboy.
Nope, that's Frankenstein.
It's like it's Hellboy, but
I know all of the stuff looks the same.
Yeah, Hellboy doesn't have the nipples.
Shit, those are nipples. God damn, those are nipples.
They're
Bolts.
electrodes. They're electrodes. Yeah.
Bolt nipples.
Okay, tell me something because that's
Often impersonated, never duplicated. Mike Mignola.
saying
Yep.
those could double for like knobs.
Well, they're on his neck and his back too, and his elbows, and yeah.
I'm gonna say 4,500.
I'm gonna say 15. I'm gonna say 15.
1,500 or 15,000.
1,500.
Okay.
You're an idiot.
Oh well.
If it went for 1,500, I'm frickin' in the wrong business. I need to be acquiring great art cheap. Screw comics and scams.
Andrew, did you say your number?
15. Did I say 12 or 15? 12,000. 12,000.
12,000. Okay, you're probably right, actually. 5,200.
Shit. Somebody walked off happy.
Sin City limited edition hardcover front gallery original art. This image is sick. And this is big, I believe. This is 17 by 18.
Who the hell would be selling this?
I don't know, dude. Look how gorgeous that is.
Somebody that just knocked up his girlfriend.
This is one of those pieces that you buy to your point. This is one of those pieces you buy and you do not let go, in my opinion. If I had this, it would be on my wall and my kids would have it. There's no chance in hell that I would let this go.
An original Frank Miller, an original Sin City, an original published cover. I don't care
At its height.
I'm not.
The
I don't
height
care
of
if
its
it's not
power,
part-
man.
Yeah, I don't care if it's not part of the original run of Sin City
Yeah.
or not. It's still.
That's
Wow.
that's Marv.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still want to go back to 12 grand, but I think somebody might have stole this one. How many bids are on it? Show me really quick how many bids.
118.
Oh, wow. Oh, it went for a lot. 12,000's really undercutting it. I'd probably go 25 grand, maybe even more.
Yeah.
If I had the money, man, I'd have a whole crap load of original art
Hey, MK
and
says
no place to put it.
MK's at 13. Yeah. Okay. 13.
I'll go 15. I'll go 15.
I'm gonna go 18K.
I'm
we
going
got-
high. I'm going 25.
Okay. Let's see. 20K.
Okay.
$20,000. Almost on the nose. $20,000.
Respect.
Look
Respect.
at that.
How long do you think it took him to do that, too? He
An
probably
hour.
laid it out and knocked it out in a day. A couple hours, maybe.
Couple hours. Yeah, these are fun. He does. What's interesting about him that I really like about this, because I read his techniques for this. So the first thing is he actually has a really interesting way of mixing two different inks to make a solid, like a flat black. But what's interesting is when he does Sin City, when he was like at this period. Now in this one, it looks like he might have drawn the glass first, but usually what he does is he draws the big shadows first. He draws the big shadows first, and that's kind of why it's so his shadows at this stage were detailed. And then he goes back with the pen, with the quill pen, and does all of the detail, which is really cool because the image is there. Just after the brush is done, and he's just adding all of that detail It's really a good technique. He's such a master. All right, so this is, I don't know this artist, but I thought the cover was cool, so I just wanted to share it. This is The Darkness.
Yeah.
But this cover is really cool, man. Like, that is awesome.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I don't know, Pajarillo or something.
No idea.
Yeah, so I don't know who this is. I've never heard of him.
Danny Mickey on Inks.
Yeah, Mickey.
I've seen his image multiple times, but I don't know anything about his story.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither, really.
Now, if I had to guess, I'd go pretty low, probably $1,200. Maybe even less than 1,000.
I'll go with
Okay.
1,000.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Oh, MK said something. Hold on. Let me figure out what this is. This is 1,600. Good call, guys.
Okay.
MK says so. Oh, MK said 2,300. So was at Tampa Comic Con, and someone gave me a suggestion on how to best store collections, and they even then every so often swap them out on my wall. Advice on what kind of book to hold drawings of all sizes.
Is he talking about like a portfolio book to hold drawings?
Sounds like it.
They make those large black page binder folders, portfolio folders that you can get for different size stuff. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you can get those like at Michael's and
Sam
hobby
Flax,
stores.
Michaels,
Yeah.
hobby stores, like the art stores. The black portfolio, they make 11 by 17. So I don't know if the artwork is 11 by 17, but they make different sizes of those black portfolios, and those protective cover slides that you slide the artwork in are acid free, so they don't mess up your artwork.
I was trying to see if I have one in here somewhere. I don't think I do.
He says, holding your prints, Drew, and smaller. What would cover the best gambit? Probably one of those, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Get one of them that fits the biggest size print or original art piece you have, and then it'll store everything. I use it. I have like 2 or 3 of them that I use. I think Andrew, you trying to find one?
I thought I had a portfolio in here somewhere. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Nope. No, I just got a big old stack of original art, including Todd and Avery's art, and my art, and Romel's art. Whole bunch of crap down here. No portfolio. It's all just in a big old plastic bin. Ugh. Did I spill some water down here? I must have.
We're just watching you.
I don't know why you'd want to do that. Nothing good.
He says, MK says, where did you say to get the best quality, so not to ruin them with oils, etc.? I would say the art stores, because those professional portfolio cases have oil-free, acid-free Mylar that you can slide the artwork in, and it'll stay good for decades. And I can say that with confidence. What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. All right, let's see where we are. It's your screen. Go to window. We haven't even gotten to like the beginning of what I had to show. Okay, so let's do Marvel Legacy variant cover. Assad Ribic. Look at this thing.
Oh man,
that's an original painting. Assad Ribic. All of this stuff looks like this.
It's pretty.
MK says, one more question for the noob. If some are already rolled out, how to fix that? And those portfolio holders rolled out. Oh, like they're rolled? Yeah, what I would do in that case, if they're rolled, is I would get a really decent piece of like 2 pieces of cardboard. Rolled up. Okay. So what I would do, there's a couple things. What I would do is get like 2 pieces of cardboard that are bigger, obviously, and kind of sandwich it in between, and then just put something heavy on top, and like a day or 2, it'll be fine.
Stack of books on it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing you can do is, if you wanted to get one of those plastic, those plastic poster holders, they make them for original comic art. They make them all over the place. But it's like the sliders. Like you slide the artwork in, and it's like a plastic. It's a thicker plastic.
The top
You can
loader.
put them in top loader. Thank you.
Yeah.
You can put them in a top loader for like a couple of days, and it'll flatten it out a little bit, and then you can slide it into a portfolio. The top loaders are a great option as well. They're not as travel handy as like an actual portfolio with a handle. So it's just really what your use is for it. Of course. But look at Assad Rivik, dude. He's banging this shit out, and he's just I don't know how he's doing this.
Now, is that like acrylic or is that digital?
No, this is acrylic.
Okay.
All this stuff is hand done. All you can see the spray paint on the side.
I hate people that can do that.
I know he's so good. This is. I mean, just look at those colors. MK says 5200. This is a variant cover, so it was a used cover.
I'd say 3,000.
All right, going once, going twice. $2,200.
Yeah.
That's insane. Wow. All right, we're just gonna pass through a couple of these. Batman the White Knight, I really like.
Nice.
Matteo Scalera, I like his work a lot.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, he's really good, and he's kind of mastered grayscale now. I mean, this is just all it's just painted. It's looked really good.
It's probably Copic markers.
What
For a
character?
lot of it.
What character is that?
Harley Quinn.
No, it's not. I've seen him do this in person. This is all ink. It's all ink wash.
Oh yeah.
He's just really fucking good. So I'm gonna let's yeah, it's really good. So let's just hit it and see what it is. 3,600.
Yeah.
Classic Red Sonja.
Oh, nice.
The Singing Tower.
Wendy Penny wrote it, or was one of the writers.
Yeah, man. Frank Thorne, man. God, this guy.
Yep.
What do you think?
Very phallic symbol is she?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
always. Well, that's Red Sonja. So Frank Thorne did a lot of pinup girls and stuff like that. So
It's a nice page. I would probably go 1,200, but it might have gone for a lot more. There's a lot of detail in there. It's nice. Plus, it's a first page splash page. It's got a lot going for it. Any chance he signed it?
no,
No? Okay.
I don't think so. No. Ready? Going once, going twice. MK says 5,200. Andrew, what'd you say?
1,200.
All right,
I'm
let's
not
see what
going
it
a
is.
lot on it, but oh,
5,400.
yeah. Very good, very good.
Very good. MK for the win. This one's for Ramel. This is Superman, Son of Kal-El, splash number 5, splash page 20. Ramel, this one's for you.
This is Superboy kissing his boyfriend.
This is Superboy kissing his boyfriend, because this is modern comics now. Rendered really well. Art is good.
It's a pivotal page in the destruction of the character.
Yeah,
Well,
kind of
technically speaking, it's Superman's son, but yeah, that's not a good look.
Wasn't that what we said?
I think so.
Although, as I understand it, I think they've kind of very quietly backed away from that and brought back the original.
Nope. They can't do it. Can't do it now.
Yeah, it's too late. No, then they've been doubling down on it. So we can just guess.
$5,
Historic moment.
$5, maybe.
The actual funny part about this
$5.
boyfriend character of his is the boyfriend had a superpower. He couldn't be harmed. He couldn't be hurt, which meant there was never any jeopardy. His boyfriend
Right.
was never in jeopardy. He never had to save him. You know, they never wanted to have him be in danger or be threatened.
Right.
They
was a
literally
really
wrote
terrible
it so
story.
that yeah.
Yeah, if he's never in danger, why would you ever save him?
You wouldn't need to, because heaven
Right.
forbid should you make a character like that, you know, put him in harm's way.
Right. The artwork is dope, though. I mean, the artist is really good.
No, it's not.
I like the art. Oh,
All right, sure.
it's all right. It's not bad. All right. $6,475.
Somebody got robbed.
Robin 3, Cry of the Huntress #2. Mike Zeck.
Oh wow, a Mike Zeck original cover.
Yeah.
KG Beast.
Yep.
Wow, dude, I'd give $5 or $6 grand for that at least.
You see the difference in just like power between the art with the image we just saw in this, right?
Yeah. Mike Zeck is still with us, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he's doing stuff like this, but
No.
he's still with us. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Todd, sorry, I should get this step away. Like, how much did the Superman image go for?
6,000.
6,400.
Yeah.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
No accounting for taste.
No.
If this didn't get at least 6,000, I'm gonna. Somebody needs to have their. It needs to be slapped.
Yeah.
If that Superman page sold for more, this whole auction's rigged.
You're breaking up a little bit, Andrew. Something just happened all of a sudden.
I was petting my cat.
It's not me, is it?
It might be.
Oh, did he sound fine to everyone else?
I think so.
Oh, good. Then it's on my side. That's great. I'm glad I pay a lot of money for internet. Okay, so MK says 8,300. Let's figure it out. Let's see what it is. 4,088. It sold less. This cover is worth less than that other page.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah, man. Let me check my. Yeah, I got my. All right. And this I love. This is actually one of my favorite covers, and I'm really upset that this has been on sale. Dennis Cowan, Deathlock Punisher.
Yep, nice.
Look at that.
There's a lot there.
Yeah.
How
What do you think?
much did that other Deathlock thing go for?
It was cheap, man. It wasn't. It was like $2,000 or something. 1,700. It wasn't. I don't remember, but it wasn't a lot.
Even though this is nice, I bet you it got undersold. 2,500. Yeah. You could have picked this up for a song.
I know. It's so good. All right, let's see what it is. MK says, given what we just saw, 3,800. 3,600.
Wow.
Good call, MK, man. Like, I just love this cover so much. I really do. It's just one of those covers that I loved it as a kid, and I remember it, and I saw it. I'm like, oh.
No.
All right, so I have a shit ton of art. So we're just gonna burn through some of it if you guys, or unless you guys want to talk about something else.
That's what you keep saying. Oh. Is that what it sold for?
I don't think so. Yeah, 109. Well, that's what it is. It's got 6 days left.
Oh wow.
It's up to $195,000. This is Wolverine, the cover to Wolverine #1, John Buscema. Look how cherry. I mean, that's pretty cherry, man. That's pretty good condition. Look how sick that is.
195,000. That's a home. Somebody is
yeah.
spending a home or buying a home. You could buy 5 cars for that.
Yeah.
Well, 3 cars for that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have this cover then.
Somebody's just got too much money to spend.
Collectors are collectors, man.
That's definitely Razor Blade coming off of the blade.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a razor blade effect.
Yep. I just love this cover so much. It's so classic.
But was it signed by George
By
Clooney?
George
and
Clooney and Val Kilmer. It should have been. Yeah, 195,000 so far.
Oh wow! I don't think it'd go much more than that. Maybe 200. But
Jim Lee, this is for Romel. Jim Lee, X-Men number 2, issue number 2, page 1. Look at that. This is one of my all-time favorite images of Magneto. And what's really cool about this is, like, you see how the background is empty? Well, what they did is, so here's the actual page, and then there's an overlay where they did the Zipatone. And the Zipatone is the outside of the shine marks and everything.
Mhm.
Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous, man. So I look, to this day, you can't beat that shit. Look how good that is. You know?
Glad you like it. Glad you like it.
You don't like this? What are you nuts?
I've seen John Byrne, face splashes like that with it. I liked better.
You mean like this?
No.
This is John Byrne.
John Byrne from West Coast Avengers has one where it's a splash page of Iron Man's mask helmet, and in the reflection you see like Captain America and other people, and it's like so freaking cool. But that's nice too.
This is super good.
Look at all the Zipatone, man.
I know, dude. They were going off back in the day, dude. 110K. Mike Mignola cover?
For only 14? Wow.
Well, no, this is not done. It'll triple or quadruple.
But that's for one of the books. That's not for the comics. That was an
Yeah.
illustration for the book cover.
Was it for the book?
Yeah, that's him holding
was-
Thor's hammer. That's Mjolnir.
Yeah, that's right. Bones of Giants. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Zach, nice.
No, not Zach.
No,
That's what I thought too. Look at it.
is it Rubenstein?
Nope.
I would say Tom of Finland.
Tom of Finland.
Frank Miller?
I'm
It's
just
Frank
fucking-
Miller.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, close enough.
And this is the cover.
You're right on a closer look. It's missing a few things.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But
I'm
you're good.
I think I'm taking that joke a little too far.
One of my all-time favorite motherfucking runs, the John Romita Jr. Daredevil series.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that cover, bro.
That is
Look
a
at this.
dirty, nasty, beautiful cover.
It is just dirty and nasty and marker, and who gives a shit, and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Nice. I love
It's
it when
just-
I love it when they include the logos and so forth.
Yeah. Well, it makes the book worth more because a lot of them fall off.
Look at that nasty background.
Yeah, dude, it's just like marker or something, isn't it?
He just got out the Sharpie and just went crazy with it because he knew
Or
it was going to cover
yeah.
it all up. So
yeah. But it's so good. That's when that's Al Williamson. Like, the guy is a genius, but it's like, it's a genius because it looks so sloppy, but it just works. It just works. Barry Wizard Smith, Marvel Comics presents Weapon X.
wow, gorgeous stuff there. Okay, so I'll be right back.
So, like, Ramel, have you ever seen these pages? Do you remember this book, right? Oh, I can't hear you, Ramel.
You're muted, Jamel.
Ramel's muted.
Oh, my fault. My fault. I muted myself.
There you go. There you
I have that series, and I
Yeah.
do not. That page is unfamiliar to me. I have to look at it.
Just look at that. It's just so gorgeous, man. He really is a genius. Some of these guys, some of these illustrators are just way beyond what they should be able to do.
But his colors really didn't help him out that much. But it's I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just the black and whites is
Do you know who colored that book?
I do not.
Barry Windsor Smith.
So he's an artist and the colorist.
Yeah, his colors suck for that book. But his inks are look. I mean, look
Yeah,
at this.
his pencils and inks are where it's at.
It's unbelievable, man.
And
Yeah,
like each character in that image has his own personality.
yeah. Yeah, he's kind of a genius.
That's hard to do.
It really is. So this I just love. I love some of these old illustrations. I just thought these aliens were cool. Al Feldstein. I just love this stuff. The solid blacks, the paste ups. It's just super cool, and it's really cheap right now. It's $340. It'll be much more. It's got a few days. Chamber Chills. These covers are awesome. Like, look at these inks.
You know something weird I like? I like the playbill art.
Mm-hmm.
If there's like a play or something like that, and they do like a poster for the play.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff is I like.
Yeah, this kind of has like kind of that vibe too, right? It has the old books kind of have like a playbill
Yeah.
kind of vibe. Timber Chills. It's just super cool. And then what's also cool is here's another one. Like, look at the detail on the hands and stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
One more. Look at that. Never has a story burst with the terror of breakup.
Hmm.
So good. It's Ross Andrew and Sal Buscema. This is a clean page, man. But it's really pretty. Right? Nightmare in Bald Mountain.
Bald Mountain.
I figured out your problem, Todd.
Not the Bald
What?
Mountain I was thinking about.
Tom,
not the right Bald Mountain.
Tom Grossi right now is doing a live stream where he's commenting play-by-play reaction to the Eagles-Packers football game. He
Mhm.
currently has 19,000 people watching his live stream.
Okay.
You need to put some football in this show.
No.
No, I've been checking my fantasy football.
Okay, I figured you would be. We went to a doctor's appointment this morning, and we stopped off at Starbucks over there by the hospital, and there was like a whole bunch of guys at a big table doing their fantasy football stuff. Nerds.
Andrew, have you ever played fantasy football?
Yes, I did one season, a family one, not for money.
Oh, okay.
I sucked. My dad said his biggest mistake was he picked all Jaguar players.
You never do that. You never do that.
Now that's a nice image.
Yeah,
It's a
that was
page.
early.
Is that from a current issue or?
No, this is
That is not current, Andrew. I can tell you that right now.
yeah, Ninja Turtles number 7.
Okay.
It has to be from the Eastman and Laird run.
Oh yeah.
It
oh,
is.
Yeah.
That is Kevin Eastman.
Yeah, but he's done some art for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles recently, and it's not good.
No.
You know. Ooh, another solid knocker out of the Parker.
Speaking of which, Andrew, let me ask you this question: have they finished Last Ronin?
They started a second series, and I think it's still coming out.
What for Last Ronin?
There was Last Ronin 2. There was a follow up to it.
Okay, so that story ended, but they saw it as a cash cow, just like
Yes.
100%.
no, because they're supposed to be turning that into a movie. Now I'm kind of skeptical about how they're going to do that particular movie. Like, are you going to do live action, kind of animated, like 3D? Where are you going? And what is the best product you can produce for that particular storyline?
Yeah. Probably is going to be animated.
But here's the thing though.
Hey Todd, don't you have a copy of that? Not
I
big
do.
that issue.
Look, look how dope this cover is. Ugh. I want this so bad. And it's actually not that expensive considering it's Kirby. It's like 2,500. I mean, it's got 6 days, so let's say it's going to be about $6,000, maybe $7,000. Like for a Kirby cover, it's not expensive at all.
You and your Kirby's.
I got into it, man. His stuff
I
is
know.
just super graphic. I love it.
Yeah, but you already have a Kirby. You don't need any more.
Yeah, I need more.
Is that Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's going on with
Wolverine and
And that's a double page splash that was just done sideways.
look how big his hand is. Look at all the detail in the hand. 90s.
Yep, 90s.
Yeah, that hair was definitely a product of the 90s.
Literally, the wind would have to be blowing directly in his face in order to get that effect. You know? Not from the side.
Yeah, me as an artist, I would do that.
Look at this.
Is that Hawkman?
Yeah, Brave and the Bold. Look at this panel though. Look at that gesture of the character on the
Oh, yeah.
fly.
It's pretty.
No, I just love detail on the eyes of the fly. That's you really have to be paying attention to that.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, he looked at some Getty images of that.
That's from probably the 60s, maybe even before that.
Yeah, this is from the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I stand corrected.
This is 1962.
Yeah. I don't think there was any Getty images out there.
Joe Kubert is just a fucking genius, bro.
There you go.
This one's only $775, dude. I mean, I know it's gonna be more, but damn. It's the same set. Wow, look at that. Wow.
That's probably
So
an
clean.
oversized image as well. Probably 20 by
Is it?
something huge.
13 by 19. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, I don't know. $775. It's not bad. I mean, it's gonna go way up, but still. Look at that. Unknown Soldier cover.
Oh wow,
What year is that? That looks like
70s at least,
yeah, it's,
or late 60s.
I would say yeah. Well, it depends on whether they use a pen or
Oh, that's definitely brush. That's all
yeah.
brush.
Yeah, see, the earlier ones like the '60s, they use brush,
Yeah,
but the image in the back that's straight pen.
And
yeah. What's the date on that one?
1978.
Oh wow, late 70s. Okay,
Mhm.
still gorgeous.
Yeah, man.
I'd take one.
You guys know this page.
Would you say, Andrew, take one for the team? Would you say?
For you anytime, anytime.
Oh, look at that. That's kind of classic.
Who is that anyway? That's his wife from
That was Bella. What was her name? Bella something?
Yeah,
Belladonna.
Yeah, Belladonna. Yeah.
this looks like Jim Lee breakdowns. You know,
Yeah.
it does not look like full Jim Lee.
Well, that's because Scott Williams did not ink it. This was R.T. Bear.
Didn't she die or something like that?
Something like that.
Nobody dies in Marvel Comics. What are you talking about?
Shit. I have that comic somewhere. I believe I did.
Yeah. God, man.
That's
structure.
back when they were allowed to smoke in comics.
I don't know.
I think he just did that splash page just to show off his ability to draw a motorcycle.
Yeah, I think so. He was bored and it's like, I'm just gonna draw this.
Which you can't smoke in comics no more.
They frown on it majorly.
Okay, so help me understand this.
I know it's weird. You can't smoke cigarettes, but you can smoke a pole.
I wasn't quite going there, but
Romel, leave him alone. He's talking from personal experience.
okay.
Somebody had to fill in for Avery.
Oh,
That posture, that is,
It's Eric Larson.
yeah.
It's early Eric
Oh
Larson.
yeah. I can tell just by the that slash right there.
hmm
That's
pretty fun though.
That's back when it was like, well, you know, he's because Todd McFarlane started the whole contortionist,
Yeah,
and he really exaggerated on it, but then they kind of calmed it down.
yep.
Yeah, I don't think a human's body can bend that way.
If you're a contortionist, you can.
Yeah, I don't even think a spider could bend that way.
It looks cool though. Sergeant Rock. Look at this cover.
Nice.
Buy me some time.
Yeah, what was the deal with Sergeant Rock? He was just like what? Just,
It was like he was like MK said Ron Jeremy can. He was like Nick Fury, but in Vietnam, right? He was like the commander, like the I don't was he he was a sergeant, so he was sort of like
obviously,
yeah, he was just the tough guy in charge.
he wasn't Admiral Rock. He was Sergeant Rock.
That's right.
He wasn't Chief Rock. He was Sergeant Rock.
So Admiral would be in the Navy.
That's a cool image. Here's an RT Bear and Jim Lee.
I was trying to catch the comic who's fighting. That's Beast and somebody else in that.
Wolverine.
And believe it or not, Ghost Rider.
Ghost
Oh.
Rider, right?
Yep.
No, that's he has a tail. That would be
Yeah,
a brood infested
that's right.
Yep.
Yep.
either brood or alien.
Yep.
Which the brood
That's a
were modeled after alien.
Those are good T-Berry inks, man. I like those.
Which I heard that Alien Romulus is pretty good.
I saw it. It was good.
Really?
Yep.
It takes place because it takes place after the original Aliens and right before 2.
Yes, that's what we're told.
Jesus, I have too much art.
But it really has nothing to do with it. There's some references to the first movie. There's some references to Prometheus. But
Yeah, I don't like they make direct references in the movies. I like when they suggest the timeline, when they leave like little Easter eggs behind and let that way you can gather or deduce that it was from this particular timeline. But
was not a fan of this era of Jim Lee,
Yeah,
where he was trying to be Frank Miller.
yeah. Yeah, he totally ganked the style.
He was trying.
This is almost a little Art Adams to me. I mean, it's very Jim Lee, but
Oh yeah.
if Jim Lee and Art Adams had a baby.
it's actually a nice cover.
Speaking of which, you know that reminds me of oddly enough. Andrew, what was that duo where you had the I think it was like Gorilla was smart and had a girl partner, but the girl was strong, something like that. And Jim Lee did it.
Monkey Man and O'Brien.
Yes,
It wasn't Jim Lee. It was Art Adams.
I mean Art Adams. Sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
is that still going?
No, he hasn't done Monkey Man O'Brien in years.
Oh, I love that.
Alex Ross.
That's Silver Age. What reminds me of
Astro City
Yeah,
is the comic. Astro City.
yeah. But it is like a Silver Age kind of thing.
Yeah, he's so good at that.
Remember that page?
I have no idea what that
No,
is.
really? Ah.
Is that Firestar or is that no?
Sunspot. That was
Yeah. No, not Sunspot.
no. It was
Firestorm. You got Firestorm, Sunspot.
Where's the camera? Hello, nerds.
Hey,
I'm
what's
not-
up, brother?
I'm remote. It's like this is my wife Juliana. It's our 10-year anniversary,
Aw.
Awesome.
and
And
we're
you're
out
here.
having some din din.
Hey,
Are you trying to
happy
do it?
anniversary.
Are you trying
I
to tell
can't, I
me?
can't really hear it all. What?
Nothing. I was gonna say something.
Okay.
bad.
All right. Yeah, I can't really hear it all. Just wanted to say hi, and love you guys, and see you next week.
We
Actually, I
don't
won't be in
care,
Singapore, but maybe I'll call in from there. Later.
bye. I'll let you go. Bye.
Romel.
Nope.
Sunfire, not Fire.
Sunfire.
Firestorm was the DC character.
You had so many. You had so many
Yeah.
characters with the same powers.
Yeah, such a good series. So I loved this. This was Barry Windsor Smith to me came up like when he was doing some of these Machine Man pages. Because some of these Machine Man pages are just fucking sick. Like look at that.
His inks on these are super heavy.
Yeah, dude, they're so good.
Yeah.
I like that heavy ink, you know.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I have a lot of pages here. I'm gonna skip some of this. Lynn Varley's colors for
Oh, I know
Dark Knight.
that comic anywhere. I have
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But the thing about Frank Miller is he can get away with certain things that other artists can't. I mean, look at the roller coaster track.
Yep.
Like, what are they doing?
Hmm.
They're just there, but he can get away with it.
Yep. See, I can think of.
But that was such a good book. It's out of all the books I've read, some may have come along later, but that has to be like probably comic book story wise. That has to be like probably I want to say possibly in my number one spot
Yeah.
because of
It
what
was.
happened in 4 chapters. It's just
Yeah.
real.
It was also just so different, man. Like I remember seeing the artwork and all that kind of stuff and having it and everything, and it was just so. There was something with the artwork. It felt bigger than a comic book to me.
Well, rumor has it when Frank Miller did this because this was way back in what the 80s
Yeah.
when he did that. That actually changed the demeanor of Batman because
Yep.
his books were like really campy and he
Yep.
used certain color schemes. But Frank Miller changed all that. He went. He said, "Look, this is his psyche, and the color scheme kind of reflected the mental state that he was in. Like it was just uh, uh, a depression wash, and it's just like so eerie and dark, but it works so beautiful.
Yeah. 100%.
Ever since then, he's always had that dark demeanor. Until you get to the Batman the Brave and the Bold, they kind of restored that campy shit.
Yep. Then we got.
Because you had that, and then you had Bruce Timm, and just ran with it.
Glenn Fabry painted cover.
Oh yeah.
That's a great concept. I never really liked. He was too much like when he first came up. He was too much like Beasley,
Yeah.
but you know he does his thing. So if you're inspired by Beasley, you know that's cool because I could tell by just the detail in that one guy's chin and the lip scheme.
Well, you know what's interesting, Ramel, is that like there was a war. Glenn Fabry, I don't know about now, but like hated Bisley. Like really hated him because Glenn Fabry was first. He was first, but Bisley got more popular. And so everyone kind of assumes that this guy copied Bisley's style when it was they're just contemporaries.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. This is Gerard from Cerebus. It's a scene recreation, but I could just look at the inks. This is all ink.
Whoa, that's not freaking. No, it's not. I can tell now.
No, man, this is how he used to draw the backgrounds for the Cerebus comic.
God, damn, that's detailed.
Yeah, dude.
That's
The whole
almost like
comic is like this.
that's like it almost like an animation cell.
Yeah, look. I mean, look back here. He draws every single building.
That's crazy.
And he did another one. It's a recreation commission. But it's a recreation, meaning like this was in the book. Like there she is, right there, Jacka. I mean, look at this. Master illustration.
Oh yeah.
300 issues, man. Let's see. Do I want to see this? That's all right. We can skip that. This is kind of a cool one. This is actually crazy because like it's super cheap right now. That's a cool Captain America pose, you know?
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
Oh yeah, that is imaginative.
Right. But right now it's $80.
That's not that can't be an actual.
That's the bid. I mean, it's got 8 days. There's no chance in hell this goes for less than several grand. But
That looks like a
um,
print. You know the way it's signed at the bottom.
yeah. So this is not something I think I've ever seen before.
To J. Scott Campbell.
No,
Name more.
I don't. I don't recognize the artist. I'm sure it's somebody I know. Just
it is totally someone you know. This, and I never saw this page. I don't remember this page. This is Jim Lee, early Jim Lee.
I don't know. It looks like Namor is having too much fun by himself.
He really is. Yeah. Jim Lee, Chris Ivey, Marvel Comics presents 33.
okay.
This one looks really good. This is fucking sick. It's $41. I know there's 8 days left, but this is gonna be several $1,000s. This is a Ed McGuinness, and
Oh yeah.
look how good that is. I love this so much. The inks are so clean.
I'm assuming it's Carl Story, right?
No. This is
Oh, what's his name?
Dexter Vines.
Dexter. Okay, yeah, okay.
Look how dope that is, though. It's just got so much like weight and thickness to the character. McGinnis goes through phases. Sometimes he chooses to go off, and the books are sick, and then sometimes he just isn't into it, and the books are really flat. Here you go, Andrew.
Nice.
You know who that is, right?
Is that George Perez?
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Who's that in the chair? Red Skull?
It might be.
Yeah, early
Let's
Iron
see.
Man suit, and I'm guessing that's Wonder Man in there somewhere.
That probably is, yeah. These classic John Romita Jr. pages.
Oh yeah.
Look at the inks on this. Let me see if we can zoom in. Isn't that weird? Like it's just like sketchy. I've never really noticed that before. Like look how sketchy that is.
Yeah, he did some X-Men work, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh yeah, tons. Let's see, where's that other John Romita Jr.? There's always a bunch of John Romita Jr.'s. This one's pretty cool. Although he fucked it up by doing a sketch. I'd be so mad. Like you have this page which is like classic, and and you're like, oh man, look at that. Like that's so fucking good, right? Like, and this is a classic story. I mean, it's a simple page, right? But super cool, 666. And then you buy it from John Romita Jr. and he's like, I'll do a sketch for you, and he does that.
Yeah, that would kind of ruin the page, wouldn't it?
You're like, bro, you put it right on the page. Are you out of your mind? Like, oh. He signed it twice too. This is 82 up here, and this is 91 down here. Let's see. That's pretty good. This is kind of good. Joe Shuster drew on the back of a napkin or whatever, like a placemat at a restaurant in the 30s or something. For 1942. It's Superman.
That could have been any
That's
number of people. That could have
Yeah.
been Flash Gordon.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Oh, he's got the S curl.
So did
Still.
Flash Gordon.
Yeah, they all
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he doesn't have a cape, so
Look at that.
Oh, nice.
my guy, Bill Sienkiewicz, I know his art anywhere.
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
He was such a master when it comes to like that right there. Just that abstract tone and just composition was. Didn't he airbrush some shit?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of that looks airbrushed to me.
I don't know. It's just so alive.
Look at that.
Sienkiewicz.
Oh yeah. Not cool.
Uh-huh.
Silvestri, we're almost there. I skipped some, so we're almost there. This is Silvestri Cyber Force #1.
Oh, okay.
I still dig it though, man.
thing I thought was so funny about Cyberforce is it was like issue 2 or 3 or 4 before you realized the leader of the team was Heatwave.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Since when? He was not a major character. He barely did anything, but he was the leader of the team. They never
This
established
I'm
properly.
this I would love to own.
Bruce Timm original? Yeah.
The cover.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that.
Oh,
That's
I
nice.
am in so much pain.
Why?
Monday for the holiday, we went over to my sister's house, and my sister and my brother-in-law got some cornhole boards, and we played cornhole.
Hold on. Before we talk about your cornhole there, Andrew. MK says, headed off to get some work done. Have a great weekend, all. Good luck on the haul tomorrow, Drew. Todd, Dusty, congrats on another Web3 Comic Con. Still going through videos. Awesome, man. We're going to keep it up through the weekend. We were like, well, why not? So we're just going to let it roll. We'll send up some more emails tomorrow and remind people, and then we'll shut it down on Monday. So, but thank you, MK, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot.
Okay.
You know, it's a labor of love because it's a lot of fucking work. So. But have a good weekend, brother. We're almost done too. We got let's see.
All right. Well, needless to say, I'm having a hard time sitting here because my shoulder and my arm are killing me, and sitting here like this for this long is killing me. So
No, we're good.
I got to take another break. I'll be right back.
No, well, you're good. It's almost like we got like
I'm
2
serious.
minutes.
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. I mean, this is why he needs to buy more of that Costco fucking Vaseline, dude.
Yeah, he worked hard for that money.
He is, man. He's talking about his cornhole and the pain and can't walk straight, you know.
Oh, shit.
Adult fantasy, it's not what you think.
Oh man, it's been a good week, man. This week was stressful as fuck. I'm glad it's over.
Oh shit! You know more than me.
Oh God.
I was telling a coworker today. It's like I don't frown at anybody that uses drugs at my job. God, you needed to get through the week.
Any plans? So, what are your plans for the weekend, boys? Or male human beings?
Boy. Boys. I'm gonna try to take some time and relax. I have a little bit of work to do because I'm jumping into the next project. We got a launch that we're working on on a Bitcoin. So I gotta start working on that this weekend, and we got a pitch next week that I gotta finish some stuff on.
So let me ask you something.
Mhm.
Do you think Bitcoin is going to go above like 100K by the end of next year?
Oh yeah, no question. Yeah,
All right, I'll keep buying it then.
yeah.
Not
I mean,
financial advice.
not financial advice. That's my personal opinion. I don't know what I'm talking about. Go buy a toy instead.
Well, it's I do have a whole bunch of FTT of like of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTP what the fuck tokens that I have to unload. I don't actually. I'm just stirring shit up.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Although, wouldn't it be interesting if you had someone who did have those tokens? I mean, it'd be like
You never know. There's nothing to say. I mean, this is the web, man. Like this is the web. Like you never know what's gonna have collectible value or
Well, it's weird. 'Cause,
whatever. So.
there are actual people who will spend money to buy paintings that are fake. So you get these guys who will like who can dummy up like convincing like fake Van Goghs or Picassos or whatever,
Hmm.
and the people will actually pay money to buy the fakes because well they're valuable because they're famous. They're famous as fakes, and I actually inherited from my father like a huge sheet of Confederate Confederate bond notes, U.S. Confederate bond notes,
Mm.
which are currently sitting in my in storage. They're probably worth more as collectibles than they ever were as actual money.
Oh yeah, of course.
So I mean, those are all like physical objects you can see and touch. What FTP tokens or whatever they're called, they're just like ones and zeros in the ether. So
Dusty, would you like to explain tokenomics and
I am actually really drunk right now, and I'm actually trying not to fall asleep and or have a certain biological reaction due to a negative reaction to my medication, which would be very embarrassing and very disgusting to mention on a live stream.
I understand. I
So-
hear
Yeah,
you.
but it is a fascinating concept if you think about it. If you were able to buy a say
La
a-
la 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 la. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
are we good?
Sorry, I'm drunk.
This is why I don't talk.
No, talk, man.
Go.
Yeah, if you were able to buy, say, a dollar bill that Bernie Madoff had stolen from somebody and it was framed and you put it on your wall and it was certified, here's a dollar that he stole, that would be worth a lot more than a dollar, right? So it's an interesting thing to think about, some of these tokens that are, seemingly dead, maybe from major events like the FTX thing. You never know someday. It's unlikely, but there could be some theoretical collectible value later.
I mean, what the saying is that everything is worth what someone's willing to pay for it. And I guess, look, I think part of the trouble that people have when it comes to tokens and cryptocurrencies in general is the simple fact that for most of human history, we've connected wealth with actual physical objects. Like a golden coin, or silver doubloons, or pieces of paper with kings and presidents and queens and potentates printed on them. Things you can actually touch. I mean, yes, I know. And the thing is, most transactions nowadays are digital. I mean, the money in your bank account is literally just a mark on a ledger somewhere. So if you think about it, it's like not that different from 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 a mark in the blockchain ledger, which is essentially, you know, kind of operates on the same principle. It just lists it lists a an item of value and how much it's worth.
Except on the blockchain, nobody can take it away from me, unlike my bank.
But the thing is, though, is that I think what people is that I think the problem people have is that they still identify wealth with, you know, shiny yellow metal or green pieces of paper, and they see their bank account balance, but they see that as like basically being founded in those physical objects. So I think it's so again, you know, I mean, digital collectibles. I mean, I think for some people it's just like, you know, it's like you're paying how much money for like for what's basically like some that has no physical existence. I mean, I get it personally. I mean, I get it. I just think that some people have trouble imagining it.
Yeah, but in like 150, 100, 200 years, they won't.
Well,
My kids won't have that problem.
well, it's funny because, you know, I used to play Warcraft, you know, World of Warcraft back when it came out,
Yeah.
and very quickly, because you had to spend like in-game gold to like buy stuff, right? And so very quickly, there a very industry of gold farming grew up. You know, people in China basically spending hours just grinding out gold, which they could exchange for actual money in the real world. So, I think someone left. Oh, Avery left.
Ramel bounce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramel.
So I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a brave. So yes, I mean, and you know, people began trading. Trading in-game currency, you know, as a way to like actually buy stuff in the real world. It's just I don't know. I guess the problem is that the rules are still being written, and there's a lot of very powerful people in the managerial state who are terrified of it's. I think what scares them about Bitcoin and the like is not that it exists, but that it threatens the fact that it threatens their ability to maintain control.
Right.
Anyway, but on the other hand, well, let me look at it this way. You know, in prison, cigarettes are considered currency, so go figure. I'm just.
This is true. Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to launching Drew's upcoming NFT project with him of the Hero on Chain.
I don't think Drew heard you. What the hell is
It's
he
a
doing?
shame.
Is Andrew on a call, or is he having a heart attack?
Oh, just ignoring y'all.
Who are you screaming at?
Nothing.
Me.
Okay. Hey, Andrew, can I just say that I really like your room getting back to your office getting back to its usual cluttered state. Shows that all's right now. And I need to ask you something more off stream, okay?
Okay. Well, we're about to head out, so let's wrap it up. Love you guys. Happy Friday. Wait. You know what we need to do is, oh yeah, Ramel said I gotta tap out for the night. We gotta do, you know, we always forget our end of the week song, just like Saturday Night Live used to have. It's Friday evening. Nerd Den. Hanging with the chaps. Have a great weekend, everybody. Andrew,
Be
Zach,
safe out there with your Vaseline.
Dusty.
Be safe.
Be safe. Start hoarding that Vaseline, Andrew. You'll get there one day. Love you guys very much. See you next time. God bless. Peace out. All that good stuff. Take care.